Star Wars only, I don't know what the fuck your problem is.
The Mandalorian is the next major piece of Star Wars content that we are going to get this year. It comes out November 12th on Disney+, and the show has been written and produced by Jon Favreau. But recently we've gotten a lot of news and plans for the next season of the show in Season 2. Now Season 2 hasn't been confirmed by Lucasfilm or Disney, but the show's creator Jon Favreau has said recently in an interview with Entertainment Weekly this very interesting tidbit, and it looks like Jon Favreau is really taking on that George Lucas kind of role for this new live-action Star Wars show. Not only is he writing and directing, but he's also producing. He has full creative control, which is something that Lucas always strived for when making movies. And what's great about Jon directing an episode in Season 2 is that he's still allowing other directors to come in, work on the show, offer their own creative input and stories, and truly be a collaborative kind of project. One of the directors on the show who has kind of gone unnoticed is the daughter of a certain Star Wars director. Her name is Bryce Dallas Howard. She's the daughter of Solo, a Star Wars Stories director Ron Howard, who is not only a legendary filmmaker but a longtime friend of George Lucas himself. Now, Bryce Dallas Howard is directing one of the episodes for The Mandalorian, and she gives one of the biggest behind-the-scenes look to date, at least on the behind-the-scenes stuff and how the show was made. So it is a little lengthy, but let's get into the quote that she has. Bryce says, "There's so many unexpected surprises, and in the best way. I'll explain what I mean by that, because I kind of assumed it's a series. I'm gonna go in there, and I'm gonna absorb what Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau's vision for this show is, and I'm gonna be their soldier." And I was shocked, because so early on it was Dave and Jon who were saying, "What do you think? What are you envisioning? What notes do you have for me? Warrior Riders, what do you want us to do?" It was so remarkably collaborative. It was wild, absolutely wild, how much it was Jon and Dave allowing us to really actually make every single episode feel very personal to us. And all the directors, we shared an office, so we were like a squad, because it was so intimate, because these sets are really locked down. If you're on set, it's because you have a job to do. There's not a lot of access. It actually ends up feeling like a very tight group of almost indie filmmakers doing this together. And to see the strides and advancements of technology, what Jon was really pushing for in those terms, there's just so much discovery and so much creativity. That really is the essence of collaboration and the power of collaboration. The people are all in, giving everything, own it, and own the process themselves. And they are like, your turn. It's so exhilarating and grounding, it doesn't ever get about the ego, because it's all about Star Wars, which it needs to be. This show is shaping up to become something truly special. You have a large collaborative effort by many directors to make this new Star Wars show, but it looks like each episode is going to be a little different. It's going to have each of the directors' personal taste on it and personal take on the show. I also like hearing that both Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau wrote the series. I believe Jon Favreau wrote every single episode except for one, and that one was written by Dave Filoni. I wonder if Dave's actually going to direct the episode that he wrote. But he will be directing 2 episodes of The Mandalorian. It's going to be his first live-action directorial debut, and the first episode of The Mandalorian is going to be directed by Dave Filoni, so he really is kind of stepping up to Jon Favreau and helping him helm this project. So far, we know that Dave is directing the first episode, and Taika Waititi is directing the season finale. So you got some pretty big names right there alone. Another director involved with the project, Rick Famuyiwa, is known for directing the film called Dope, and if you haven't seen that yet, I do recommend it. It is a very good film. He's directing a few episodes of Season 1, and he's reported to return for Season 2, which begins filming in October, so that's right next month. We don't know how many episodes he's going to direct, but I'm excited to see what he brings to the project as well. Season 1 of The Mandalorian isn't even out yet, but Lucasfilm and Disney seem really confident with the show's execution so far by allowing a Season 2 to start filming before the first episode even launches. But I'm mostly looking forward to see how the directors collaborated to bring us this new story. The fact that there are so many talented directors involved, and that they say it feels like an indie studio thing. Kinda reminds me of George Lucas and Francis Ford Coppola creating American Zoetrope. I miss the 70s. But tell me your thoughts below. What do you guys think about all this news for The Mandalorian? Are you excited to see Bryce Dallas Howard come in and direct a episode of The Mandalorian? And same with Dave Filoni and a lot of the other directors as well. A lot of talent is involved with this show. Question is, will it deliver? Tell me your thoughts below. I'm Star Wars Only. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like because it does help out the channel. I'll see y'all next time. And may the Force be with you always.